Hello again out there. I hope everyone's doing well. Edward here, aka Proghat. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a video on, there's been a lot of videos that I've seen. Well, I haven't seen everyone, but I've noticed out there about the 10 final questions on the vinyl community, hosted or led by the one who came up with it, and that is Richard McCook. And so the two videos that I did watch were Stephen Sneed and Vinyl Richie. And so I like these kind of videos. This is good interaction, and I like responding to questions. And to me, it's a lot of fun. You find out, of course, about people out there. But before I begin answering the 10 questions, I just want to say that I'm not here to bash anybody or hurt anybody or give some kind of subliminal message like, oh, he must be talking about that channel or those channels. No, I'm just answering the questions honestly. Okay, so let me begin here. The first question is, do you ever struggle to come up for ideas for videos? No, I don't. There are videos that I want to make and I still haven't made. And a lot of times, I get busy with things in life, but I have I do have a nice collection of music, records, CDs, cassettes. I used to have 8 tracks, but I gave those away. Books. I even enjoy still reading comic books. I read literature books. All that. So I don't think I would ever have a struggle on making videos. Plus, I've seen people making videos that are good ideas, and I'm like, hey, I want to give my 10 best favorite records of 1979 or something like that. That's a lot of fun. Number 2, if purchasing subs was an option, would you do it? No. Absolutely not. And I've heard of people doing that, and I think you're doing harm and you're hurting your channel. It sounds to me like a bunch of not real subscribers, people not really watching your video. And it's going to encourage, I think, those folks to have big egos, walk around and say, hey, look at me. I got, like Stephen Sneed said, I have a lot of YouTube subscribers. And I just don't see, that's not, I'd like to work and build my audience, and would hope that people would like to hear the content of my videos. That's what and I do it for a lot of fun. When I first started doing this, it was just to have a lot of fun doing it. I didn't think about any numbers or I'm going to hit 1K or 20K. I just like making the videos, talking about music that I love to buy and purchase and collect. Okay, number 3. Do you like to mention how much you pay for records? I don't mind it. I have done it. I even named videos where I call it my dollar bin finds, or I paid $5 for this Sister of Mercy album, or I don't have a problem about that. Sometimes I see where people kind of seem like they brag about it. I personally don't see the need to spend that much money on collecting music. There's a lot of other things that come first. And I've always asked myself this question, can I live without records? Well, sure I can. I have before, and I didn't get back into buying records till like, I don't know, about 6 or 7 years ago, maybe now. But no, I don't have a problem mentioning it. Okay, moving on here. Number 4. Are there genres of music you would never show on your channel? Yes, there are some. I'm not a fan of death metal, black metal, that metal where it sounds like I can't even understand what they're saying. And in my personal opinion about it, it starts to sound the same. I don't see anything that much different. I enjoy, if you want to call it that, the old school metal. Bands that I remember getting into that got me into metal, like Judas Priest, or Pantera or Metallica or, oh, you want to say Black Sabbath, that's fine, Iron Maiden. There are some new ones that I've gotten into that I don't have music of. I love Ronnie James Dio. Okay, number 5. Do you ever flick through a video until you find an artist you like? No, I watch the videos from beginning to end. I never really flick through them. If it's someone that I enjoy their channel, what they share, what they talk about, I watch the video all the way through. I'm not looking for a certain to me, that's just like finding a reason to watch the video. And then if you just watch that, then you could have been watching, in my opinion, a video that you like to watch all the way through. That's just my thoughts. What are your thoughts on shorts? I don't mind them. I make them. I enjoy making them. They're fun. I like doing it. I like sharing the music in a little short video. I get some really neat comments. I know I hear a lot of people, whatever you want to call it, griping, whatever about shorts and how they take up their feed. Well, you know what? You can scroll up. You can move it out of your feed. Just like if you don't like seeing a statue or something out in public, you can turn the other way. I like making shorts and I will make the shorts. And, to me, too many people, some people are becoming gatekeepers about that. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. If they're having fun doing it, do what you're having fun with. I'm having fun, so I don't have a problem with it. I like making them. Number 7, do you use the community tabs for polls? I use the community tabs sometimes to tell folks out there that I appreciate them subscribing to my channel. I just sometimes like making those ones just to hear what people would mention, like, what is your favorite Pink Floyd album? What is your favorite such and such album? I like doing that. I just like to hear what people say and just, I'm one of those people that like to just look at things and observe people behavior, that's just me. So I do use the community tabs. I think they're fun to do. Use them however you want to have fun with. Okay? Don't worry about what other people. Like I've always said, I'm not a follower, okay, of other people. Is there anything about your own videos you don't like? Yeah, sometimes I think, I shouldn't have said that, but you know what? It is what it is, and so I get over it. A few times I didn't like the way my voice sounded, but I got over that pretty quick. When I forget something that I really wanted to mention in a video, or I say like I'm doing right now, sometimes I don't like saying that too much, whenever I forget something that I wish I would have mentioned. So anyway, number 9, is there anything about other people's channel you don't like? Yeah, I do. And I won't say a long laundry list, but what I would say is when I feel like someone is trying to be a gatekeeper of music or telling people, you got the wrong turntable to listen to music on, or what, that's just, I don't know, that's just uncalled for. It's not very friendly in my opinion. So those people with those kind of egos, I don't watch them. I just don't. That's a really big turn off for me. I don't like when people have to talk about politics, but hey, what can I say? I was always been like this, raised like this. Religion and politics, I keep to myself. But if you ask me, be prepared, And so that, and when people do these ranking videos and they just have to hate on some record. I remember years ago I saw one where someone did a ranking on some Genesis albums and they mentioned a couple of records and they said, oh, it sounds like the guitar player is learning how to play the guitar again. To me, those are people that I don't like, that make videos where they're stirring the pot. I don't know what they're going to get out of that. If they're looking for that negative reaction, maybe, there are people who are like, like to be negative. That's just the kind of world we live in, Hey, I can be negative too. Number 10, if you were to stop making videos, would you shut down completely? No, I'd leave my videos up. I wouldn't go and make a big announcement. I've seen people do that, and I've heard people say this, and then 2 weeks later show back up, or say a bunch of bad things about being in the vinyl community, disappear, and then come back a month later. I'm back. To me, it's like a Dr. and Jekyll, Mr. Hyde behavior. It's really weird. And so, um, if me personally, I will keep my videos up. And if I came to a place in my life where I said, you know what, I'm going to stop, or I'm not going to make videos for a while and just see what happens. I might just come on and do a video and just say something real short and just say, hey, this is, I show some music. This is going to be one of the last videos. I'm not sure when I'll make one again, and just leave it like that. And I might not come back, and I might come back months later, but I wouldn't take my channel down and shut it down completely and do some big exit extravaganza kind of thing and go, oh, that's silly to me. Anyway, there are my responses to those 10 vinyl questions for the VC. Again, I want to thank everybody who has subscribed. Please leave me a comment. Hit that thumbs up. We'd be appreciated. And to my next video, I'll see you again.